y'all to get in here. I don't care about nothing. I'm going to wait. I tagged y'all. Y'all know who y'all is. I tagged y'all 49er fans. I tagged Seahawks fans. I tagged Eagle fans. I tagged Baltimore Raven fans. I tagged all of y'all. Cowboy fans, Raven fans. Come on. I'm not taking shit off. I know that's what you wanted. You wanted me to be all sad and all depressed and everything like that. Look how many displays I got. This ain't for the 49ers. I'm waiting for the peasants to get in here. You peasants know who y'all is. I tagged y'all. Nah, I didn't tag. All of y'all ain't peasants that I tagged. Let me clear this up. The ones that are peasants are the ones that I'm going to call their names out and address them one by one. That was almost a slap. I almost hit the bottles down for that. But I had to catch myself. I don't want to waste all of this display. Look at all this display. I saved this display just in case. Now, I got backup blood reserved. My tank is full. Okay? Let me address this. Because I know y'all wanted me to do this. I'm here. Front center. I didn't hide. I'm not bitter and pissed off. We had an explosive year. First off, we shouldn't even made it this far. No excuses. No excuses. We shouldn't even made it this far. Injury after injury after injury. We was on pain meds, Percocets, Oxycontins, Xannies. We was on Heron, crystal meth. We was on PCP. We didn't touch the fentanyl. We did hit Thiaz. We was on Thiaz and every other medication trying to get through this season. We was on crutches. We had walkers. We had canes. Some of the players came to Heritage Oak Hospital to get treatment because they was all fucked up. And I had to deal with the patients. I had to feed them. Right? Anyway. Get in here. I don't even want to talk yet. I just want y'all to get in here so y'all can hear what I got to say. And if you don't listen to it right now, I'm going to screen record it and then I'm going to send it to you in your messenger. I'm going to screen record this and send it to your messenger. You motherfuckers, let me do this. Let me just do this. I got something for y'all. Y'all stupid bitches. I told y'all don't talk during the game. Lance Johnson. Let me go to this first peasant. Lance Johnson. I don't know what you doing on Sunday, but I got a job. I work at the hospital, right? So I can't watch my phone, watch the game. I could just hear it. And I left my goddamn earpiece here. I left my little fucking speaker here. I didn't have none of my auto shit with me at the job. And thank God I didn't. First half of the game, I seen the first half of the game. I said to myself, oh my God. No, I didn't. That's what I'm trying. Excuse me. I didn't see the first half of the game. When I was working, so the very first unit that comes down or that comes into the cafeteria is at 5 o'clock. Well, our game started at what, 5:15 or whatever the case may be. So I'm in the line doing the thing. And I'm hearing all of the rah, 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 rah on the crowd and everything. But I'm thinking to myself, what is going on with the game? I go around there. It is 7-0 already from a run back. So I'm like, all right, fuck. They struck first. We got to bounce back. We got to get back in this. So I go back to the line, and they, I can't keep running back and forth. So the game just gotta roll without me. It was eating me up inside. I was dying inside because I couldn't watch the game. 14-0. I said to myself, oh no, it wasn't 14-0. It was 10-0. I said to myself, oh no. I just kept saying, oh no. First half go, I get back. I was able to, on my break, or like a 10-minute break or whatever, I went over there and I watched the little highlights and shit. I said, oh yeah, we don't want this. We gave up early. They did not want that game. The Seahawks wanted that game more than we did. And that's all I got out of that whole entire thing. Let me hit the jingle. Wait a minute. Stop the jingle. I forgot to hook my sound up. Stop the jingle. Let me turn my sound on. We got the jingle. I forgot my jingle. All right, let me start it over. I said a lot at the beginning, and I just want the peasants to get in here. I'm going to address the peasants. I'm starting with Lance Johnson. Lance Johnson was the first peasant that got on my nerves. He was bleeding me out. I paused. Every time my phone went off, I said, that bitch. I called him 6 bitches because my phone went off 6 different times before I could even blink. That nigga says, we scored. First off, this nigga became a Seahawks fan overnight. He claims to be a full-time Raider fan. I think that's a lie. He's a anti-49er fan. So anybody playing against the 49ers, that's his team. Lance Johnson. I tagged Lance in here too, so y'all will know who he is. Lance Johnson. Don't worry outside. Don't you worry. I got you. I tagged you. You next. I got you next. Lance. I'm on Lance. Let me finish Lance. Lance, all first half while I'm at work, ding, 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 ding. I almost put my phone on silent. Ding, 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 ding. I said to myself, I'm going to kill this nigga when I catch him. When I see him, I'm going to slap this nigga. I'm just going to hit one bottle. I'm just going to hit that nigga. The nigga Lance was getting on my nerves. But then I had to think. Lance and the Raiders been out of the season since the preseason. Why am I going back and forth with a peasant? Why am I arguing with peasants? I forgot to tell you, Chef. Chef, I kept thinking, what the fuck is your name? I swear to God I did. I should have just typed in Chef. The shit would have popped up. My bad, Cuddy. I need you here too. This has got something to do with all of us gang. Yeah, the same shit. Niggas was bleed. Yeah, Harold was. Harold Jones, my another brother. We go back like we was in the sandbox together. Pause. We was in the sandbox together. Me and Harold go so far back. Harold is like my brother. Harold is like not a biological brother, an extended brother of my family. Like I know his mom and dad, raised with him, all the shit. We same classes all the way through high school. Me and Harold Jones and Dom and Brandon Wright, all of them. We go back like rocket chairs. Old side, the mixtape mayor of Vallejo. That's the Cuddy right there. Shout out to everybody on. First off, let me say shout out to everybody on the page. This is all commentary for fun and games. This is not, I'm mad at nobody, pissed off. So let's just get that out. Now, let me finish what I'm saying. You see all the display. I'm pissed off. But I'm not pissed off at the team. I'm disappointed in the embarrassment. We was embarrassed yesterday. We didn't go out there and did nothing to show that we had any type of spine and backbone. We was embarrassed. We got kicked, punched, slapped, beat up, drugged down the street, left inside the car. It was hella hot. And somebody went into the store and just left the baby in the car. That's how we got did yesterday. We got treated so bad yesterday. We was not hungry enough. We came from Philadelphia, flying back to the Bay Area. We didn't really get a good rest, and this is not an excuse. I'm just saying, we didn't get a good rest. Philadelphia has rested for a whole entire 2 weeks, or a week, or whatever, a week and a half, 2 weeks, whatever it was. So you got to give Philadelphia credit where credit is due. They came out there hungrier. They came out there ready to play. They came out there destroying us. We got punched in the mouth, kicked in the stomach, drugged down the street, and we were doing this all on crutches. Anyway, we was in the medical facility anyway. Let me play the jingle. I don't like the weed. CUTTHOAT. It's the Cutthroat Radio Podcast. CUTTHOAT. Cutthroat Radio Podcast. CUTTHOAT. It's the Cutthroat Radio Podcast. CUTTHOAT. Cutthroat Radio Podcast. Well, Chef, you said we got exposed. Well, yeah, you're right. Let me read some of these comments real quick because the comments are coming in fast. Let me start with Osai. You not supposed to even be talking about football. Y'all have no dog in the fight. Osai, when I said y'all don't got a dog in the fight, I meant you don't have a team that was in the playoffs. This is the recap from what happened to our team in the playoffs. So I still can talk about this, you fucking punk. You fucking punk. I can't stand you outside. And quit trying to use what I said to you against me. Okay? I ain't talking about the Browns. I ain't talking about the other teams that's still in the playoffs. I'm talking about what debacle we had last night. This is fair game, and I can do this. He said, fuck the others, we still gang. You know we still gang. He said, Harold was on the same shit. Yeah, he was. Harold, I'm going to kick you in your teeth. When we win, he quiet as a church mouth. You can never bleed us out. Exactly. I have on reserve right now. I went to the blood bank, not the sperm bank. I went to the blood bank. And I went to the blood bank in preseason. I went to the blood bank and I bought gallons of backup reserve tank of blood. I bought 2 gallons of it. My blood tank is over. I don't even want to show y'all my tank. I don't want to show y'all my tank. My tank is over there in the corner. I still got blood left over from this season. We got exposed to where we need a new O-line. Trent Williams is not going to be sustainable for seasons to come. He's getting up there in age like the rest of them. We got to start making moves to better our O-line, stopping the nosebleed. We could not stop a nosebleed, and we didn't even score. 7-string players from practice squad. Oh, yeah, we had Omega Boys and Girls Club players. We had Vallejo General. We had a couple of players from Hogan High alumni. We had a couple of players from Vallejo High School alumni. We even had some players that came from Omega Boys and Girls Club in Richmond and Frisco play. Didn't help us. Didn't work. Anyway, let me finish. So, Lance, he bleeding me out, telling me we losing, this, that, and the third. I can't get my shit together. I'm over there at the job all fucked up. I'm sweating. I got on this. I got on my chef hat, my cooking hat, the one I use when I'm in the kitchen. And all this shit. I'm in there ganged up. I even had the mask on, ganged up. Because I don't be wanting to smell the breaths of some of them patients. And so I'm ganged up the whole entire thing. And so I'm thinking to myself, well, damn, are we going to score? Nope. Didn't score. Did not score. We scored field goals against the Seattle Seahawks. The first game on week 18, we got 3. The second game, we got 6 points, and they got 41 points. That was an embarrassment. That's not an ass whooping. That's an embarrassment. An ass whooping is when both teams fighting, but one just whooped your ass. Nigga, we didn't even put up a fight. We got slaughtered. We got our asses handed to us 6 times. 5 times for the Super Bowls that we got. The 6th time was for the one that we ain't got. 6 times we got our asses handed to us throughout that entire game. I said to myself, well, we damn sure ain't getting 6 this year. That's for sure. We're out to races. Okay? That was brutal. I didn't even get to watch the first half. And it has nothing to do with nothing. I was pissed off because I could not be there to support my team. I had to hear it from a distance. I didn't have my little earpiece in, earbud or my JBL X. JBL speaker, the spiral or the clip-on. I didn't have either one of them to hear it. And plus the patients and some of the staff members, the text was asking did I have the game on? And I said, yeah, the game on in the back. So that let me know I did a good job by not bringing it, because I could have watched the game in the front. I could have brought it to the front where the line is at and posted it right there. Lydia was like, yeah, you can watch it right there if you want to. I ain't tripping. I'm not going to say nothing. I was like, no, I got to stay professional. I can't put my phone up here. I'll just listen from the back. If I got to, I'll just run back there to watch it. Because I don't, and it's cameras. Because I don't want the camera to see me turning around looking at that game and I'm supposed to be working. So I had to keep a conscience of that. As bad as I wanted to watch the game yesterday, I couldn't. I didn't bring it in here, but I gotta. As bad as as bad as I wanted to watch that game, And I was going, as bad as I wanted to watch that game, this prevented that. You dig? So I can't watch the game and do my job. At restaurants, you could do that because a restaurant is different. Yeah, I see my chat. I see the chat. I know what the chat's saying. Let me finish, say it. Okay, say it. Because I seen you too. God damn it. I seen all of the cutties. Bitty. Can you hear me now? Oh, and everybody's using my words against me. Oh, you ain't got it. You shouldn't say. I don't care about none of that. I have backup blood. I have a reserve tank over there. Okay? You can't bleed a bleeder. I've been bleeding since the beginning of the season. Before we even got going, I was bleeding the Raiders and Cowboys. Throughout the season, I bled y'all. Even now my team is out of the playoffs, I'm still going to bleed y'all. I'm unbleedable. Said I don't got excuses. I don't got excuses. It ain't no excuse. I'm going to tell you why it ain't no excuse. We wasn't supposed to be here. Where my lighter at? We wasn't supposed to be here. We wasn't supposed to be here, said we wasn't supposed to be here. And we got here on canes, crutches, and Oxycontin. We didn't touch the fentanyl, but we was on Fizz, we was on heroin, and we was on crack. That's how we got there. I love you too, my niggas. Hey, that's how we got there, said. Listen. My energy for the game was so off. It was so off because I was dealing with the patients. And thank God I do got a job and everything like that. But that shit made me so frustrated because I could not watch the game. The game needed me. It was like they needed me to be there. And I wasn't there. We already lost Fred. We already lost Nick. You dig what I'm saying? And now we lost Schaub. Oh, hell no, we losing this. We losing it. I felt because I wasn't there for the game, we lost it. I'm not superstition. I'm not jinxing us. I'm not putting a hoax on us or anything like that. I just felt like I needed to be here for us and I wasn't. Man. Dang. Anyway, Lance, I told you you wasn't going to be nothing this season. And I was absolutely correct. Raider fans, the reason why I told y'all not to say nothing, because y'all y'all gave up in preseason. Y'all season ended before the regular season started. That's why I told y'all not to watch it. Cowboy fans, it's the same song as us. Y'all got 5 Super Bowls. You ain't been to the thing in 35 years. At least we got shot at going every 2-3 years or whatever we trying to do. We really trying to make a run for the playoffs and then go on ahead and make a run for the border. Make a run for the border. But like I said, we got twisted and tangled up and things didn't go our way. Now, am I mad I'm not mad at the sloppiness of our game. I'm not mad at the loss of our game. I am frustrated with you. You act like you all that in a bag of potato chips. You peasants. You peasants know who y'all is. I don't care about what y'all got to say to me. I have a backup supply of blood. You can't bleed me out. I'm unbleedable. I bleed. I don't get bled. As a matter of fact, when I get cut, I got Band-Aids for the blood. I put Band-Aids on it. I said, you know what? They can't do nothing to me. It's a Band-Aid there. He cut me again. I put a Band-Aid there. Lance was cutting me all last night. Harold was cutting me off. Osai was cutting me off. Calico, you son of a bitch. And you better not tell Yuckmouth nothing. If you get on there and you get to talking about me and shit, Calico, I'm gonna find you in Yuckmouth TV and I'm gonna get on there. You better leave me on. You better leave me alone on Yuckmouth TV, Calico. I know your ass, nigga, personally. Yeah, I see you at Brandon House, tramp. And I know what you gonna do, too. I know exactly what Calico gonna do, too. tramp ass nigga gonna come to Brandon house sometime today or tomorrow or this week. Watch. I know you is, Calico, to rub the shit in. Nigga, I ain't stupid. Y'all think y'all all had in a bag of potato chips. Give me the display. Hurry up today, Rob. Get your display back onto the table right now. Get all the display. Collect all your display because you're going to need it again. I feel the urge of knocking it down. Luckily, all the bottles are empty. I don't got to worry about any of the juice flying anywhere creating ants. Okay? You think y'all that and a bag of potato chips. This is a portion size of what I just knocked down. This ain't even the whole display. I almost knocked it down again. You see the expression on my face. Let me grab just a little bit more. That's 2 or 3 bottles over there. I don't feel like going way over there to grab it. Look at that. Full throttle display. Y'all think y'all all that in the bag of potato chips. This is what y'all think y'all is. Raiders and Cowboys, Seahawks, not Seahawks, Eagles and Raven fans. No, I don't got a dog in the fight no more. God damn. God damn. Shit! Get off my desk. You can't bleed a bleeder. Okay? I got reserve blood, just so you know. Oh, we lost. Give me something. Give me something. I can't believe this shit. Kyle Shanahan, give me this. Give me this. What the hell was that? What in the fuck was that? What was that? Kyle Shanahan and Robert Saleh? What the fuck was that? We couldn't stop a nosebleed. We couldn't score. What was it? Y'all want to see my real reaction? My real yeah, that's my real reaction. Couldn't stop a goddamn nosebleed. Boy, we couldn't stop driving Miss Daisy. We you know how you pour liquor out of the bottle, whatever liquor it is. It could be liquid, not liquor, but liquid, any liquid. You know how you pour it out the bottle and it drips on the side, even with oil. You pour the oil into a pan and the little oil kind of drips on the bottle on the side. We couldn't stop that with a paper towel. We couldn't stop nothing. We couldn't stop them from running, passing, talking, chewing, sleeping. We couldn't stop them from doing anything. Flip the chair over? No, because that's too expensive. I can't flip chairs over and knock off equipment, nigga. That shit costs money. This shit costs money. The bottles is cheap. That's why I do the bottles, okay? The bottles are not a part of my equipment, okay? It is display, and I use it for pissed off purposes, but I'm not finna flip no chair over, nigga. That costs too much money. It's too compact in here to do that. I can't just flip it over, because then you got plugs right here, my speaker right here, speakers right here, all my shit. No. That's a bad idea. What I wanted, though, this season, what I was going to get, and I told y'all at the beginning of the season, before the season even started, I was going to get a dummy. I was going to have a dummy sitting right here, and I just punch on him. As soon as we lose, just fuck him up, right? Just bow, 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 bow. I never got the dummy. because other things transpired and I had to shift from the Sutter Club to the Heritage Oak Hospital. And so that's why, no, I couldn't afford to get it this season. But I'm going to get it next season so that way y'all will see that dummy that I'm talking about. And I'm going to dress him up with all the team logos. And we're going to have a good time next season. Going into this season, going into preseason. And that's fine. That's fine. I got to bite the bullet. You know, I had to wake up and show my face because week 18 when we lost to the Seahawks, you don't fucking realize it's the same. That's the same time when my little cousin Greg was murdered last year, 2024. It's the same time when we lost my auntie Donna. And it's the same time when my Uncle Curtis took a dive in the game and he passed away as well. So week 18, when the Seahawks won and we only got 3 points, I didn't really care for that game anyway because we was already into the playoffs. So it wasn't like one and done. And I thought we had a shot after the Eagles that we may, bounce back and be able to win this. But I was more realistic than a lot of you fans out there. I got to say this right here on my show. I was a little bit more realistic than you fans. I kept saying to myself, we don't got defense. We don't got a good defense. Well, our O-line wasn't good either. They chased Brock Purdy around like he was at Elsa Wiedemann back in 1992. Running for his life. They chased that nigga like he was an alien walking through the crest in the 90s. They chased that nigga all the way to College Park. And he ain't even no College Park nigga. They chased that nigga to Loafers. I'm telling you. They chased Brock Purdy to South Vallejo. Like that nigga was from South Vallejo. Like we the cut like the Seahawks was the Cuddies. And no, I said that wrong. Like the Seahawks was the South Vallejo niggas and Brock and the 49ers was the Cuddies. Man. Chase that nigga all the way to the crest. Chase that nigga all the way to the 3 C's down. And I ain't talking about this era of 3 C's down. I'm talking about, nigga, the 90s 3 C's down, where a nigga will chase you and chase you down. That shit was crazy. Am I pissed? Am I pissed? No, I'm not pissed. Not at my team. I'm not pissed at my team. No. I'm pissed at you fucking fans out there. Raider fans, Eagle fans, Baltimore Raven fans, Cowboy fans. I'm more frustrated with you peasants than anything. Because you peasants got the nerve to try to address a bleeder. When I bled you all season, you had nothing to say. Nothing. Absolutely nothing to say. I bled you until the blood had ran out. I bled you so much, I went to y'all reserve tanks and took that blood from y'all. I bled you so much, I went to the blood bank and told them if you give any blood to these teams, I will never do business with you again. I Irv Gotti'd you. 50 Cent and Irv Gotti y'all. Look what I did to y'all. I went to all the record labels like Irv Gotti did 50 Cent back in the Ja Rule and 50 Cent days, right? That part and they team been home. I got us, D. Let me finish this. I did y'all like 50 Cent and Ja Rule did. I did y'all like Irv Gotti and Ja Rule did 50 Cent when 50 Cent was trying to get signed. I went to every blood bank in town. I said, if y'all deal with these niggas, Raiders, Cowboys, Eagles, Baltimore Ravens, in any shape, form, or fashion, I'm not fucking with you. Guess what they did? Cut all of y'all off. Cut every last one of y'all off. I own the blood banks. You can't bleed the blood bank owner. I got backup blood. You guys are stupid. I tell y'all every season y'all stupid because you go against a titan. You go against the wrath of God. G-A-W-D, God. Not G-O-D, guns, oil, and drugs. G-A-D, God. Huh? You can't bleed a bleeder. Give me something to throw. Bleeder. You see it bounce back in my lap because it want me to knock it off again. I got blood from 6 different blood banks. No, I won't be commentating on none of the football now because I'm going to take my own advice and just walk away after this one. I don't give a fuck who win the Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck who doing what. I don't give a fuck. Don't ask me my predictions because I ain't going to tell you. I'm finna go watch basketball now. That's what I'm finna go do. It is Cancun couch for me. I'm getting on the Cancun couch and I'm going to go ahead and ride it on out. I don't care about football. I'm going to say my jingle. I've said what I had to say. I'm going to get out of here for today.
C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. It's the Cutthroat Radio Podcast. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. Cutthroat Radio Podcast. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. It's the Cutthroat Radio Podcast. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. Cutthroat Radio Podcast.
And if y'all think that y'all finna bleed me out today and tag me, they're like Harold keep trying to do, and Osai keep trying to, Osai, first off, Osai, you don't even tag me or nobody. And then for you to tag me, to say, I better not talk about football, you couldn't wait for that shit. You couldn't wait. I never even tagged you yesterday. You tagged me this morning, last night, whenever it was. You sent for me and you said, you know what, I'm going to get this nigga. Harold, my brother Harold, that nigga was under his rock for 18 weeks. He could not wait to bleed me out. I know, Harold. I know you could. That nigga be tagging me and Sean Brown. He be tagging me and Chef right here. And man, that nigga get to bleeding us out. I'm telling you, that nigga, he be under a rock for 18 weeks. Whack Prescott and the Cowboys. Hey, that's all right. That's all. Yeah, you see all of this display? That is all right. Yeah, I said I was leaving. I am leaving. I'm getting out of here. I got to go. I got to go to the hospital. I got to work this morning. I got to be there later on this morning. And I got to go deal with... I gotta go deal with some of the, I gotta go deal with my coworkers because they getting ready to bleed me out. My coworkers is finna bleed me out. Look, my nephew Kyrell, he getting ready to bleed me out as soon as he see me. And I'm walking in there with my hat on. I'm walking in there with the gang on. I never take the gang off. Gang. Until the death of me. Now, here's the thing about me. I ain't never been no other team. I never represented no other team, never liked no other team, never had no other team on my back. Now, I did when I was a kid. I had the Philadelphia Eagles starter jacket because that's what my grandma had bought for, I don't know why she bought the motherfucker, but she bought it and I wore it because she bought it. And then I actually left it at Loma Vista and it stayed at Loma Vista and I ain't seen it since. But I have been a 49er fan all my life. I never switched. I never moved. I never traded. I never followed players. I never said, oh, the greatest player is out of there, so I don't like football no more. I'm still what I am after the L. Jingle, and I'm out.
C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. It's the Cutthroat Radio Podcast. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. Cutthroat Radio Podcast. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. It's the Cutthroat Radio Podcast. C-U-T-T-H-O-A-T. Cutthroat Radio Podcast.